All right, boys and girls, we got a Tack Shack special here. If you guys aren't subscribed to the main channel, it's in the doobly-doo, as it were, in the description down below. This is the same Smith & Wesson EZ that you guys saw. This is, of course, a secondary channel for the Mike Papa Killer YouTube channel. This is the EZ you saw that had a squib, and it actually had quite a few issues other than just the squib. I shot it. The previous gunsmith who used to work here shot it. The gal who owns it shot it. And oh my God, Smith & Wesson, can you get a bigger chamber flag? For whatever reason, when you were firing, the gun would cycle and stop right about there when it was trying to pick up a round. A round would get stuck on the feed ramp as it's trying to go in a battery. So I sent it back to Smith & Wesson, and they completed the recall that was on it, as well as a great number of other things. So here's the list. Locking block, takedown lever, hammer, sear. They didn't say whether they replaced or did anything. They just named all the stuff and didn't check anything. So I don't know really what they did to this gun, but they took it back and serviced it. Of course, thank you to these folks for your terrible communication. They didn't send me an email. I handled the return for the gal just as a service, and she bought it from us. Yeah, there's a shipping label in here with all my information on it, and that list that has nothing checked to it. So originally the recall was for the hammers because they had some heat treat issues and they were breaking. I know that all too well, having worked in engineering for 8 years now. But yeah, this gun was, for whatever reason, failing to feed out of the magazine. And of course, the astute amongst you know that this EZ, because of its reduced power recoil spring, could be doing that, because this gun is really easy to cycle, which is why they call it the EZ, and it's really easy to load, insert, and manipulate the magazine as well. It is done by these little tabs on the side. So I got some dummy rounds here, and I'm going to see if I can replicate what was going on, because of the light recoil spring, this thing cycles really, really fast, but it seems like only during firing does it do it. And it doesn't do it every time. It would do it about 25% of the time, which is what prompted the gun to be sent back. And then I found out about the recall after I sent it back because of the feeding issues. But let me go ahead and stage this for you and show you what it was doing. And then we'll go out on the range and see if I can recreate it. But essentially, the round nose of the full metal jacket, like that. With a regular handgun, the recoil spring would have enough power to send that in a battery, but FMJ round nose, it would get stuck on the feed ramp right there. So we're going to go take it on the range and see if it does it during live fire, because I have a feeling it won't do it anymore. But that's just speculation at this point, boys and girls. See what happens on the range. All right, so we're here at the Tack Shack in the indoor shooting range. I really don't like the trigger on this gun at all. The first time I shot it, I really didn't like it. And it was shooting left of center for whatever reason. So be that as it may, we've got some 124 grain round nose, and we're going to see if this stuff wants to run. Got the target 5 yards. See how it does. The joke is Glocks shoot low left because people yank the trigger, but this gun actually shoots low left. Ta-da. So that's kind of weird. The trigger didn't reset that time, so that was cool. All right, let's try it again now you know where that group went. Shoot out at 7 yards. See if we can get the second magazine to run. Got them both to run. So it seems that they fixed the issue with the failures to feed, but I can't say I'm a fan of that gun. It shoots really sloppy with that reduced power recoil spring with full power ammo. Most competitive shooters know that you use a reduced recoil spring with reduced powered load, so you get a softer shooting gun. But of course, this is so that people don't have problems manipulating the firearm. It's not a bad gun, but it's definitely not something I would ever add to my collection. So there you go, Smith & Wesson warranty return, recall, failures to feed, etc. So thanks for watching, guys. Check out the main channel, link below. Yuck.